getting right into the video, guys. I've started with my brows already done, using my MAC palette, concealer palette. And I'm blending that all over the lid to discard discoloration as usual. And I don't think I showed it where I used the Urban Decay setting powder, but I used that to set the lid. And I'm going in with one of my Huda Beauty Warm Obsession palettes, and I'm taking that orange in that palette and using that orange as my transition color, blending that inward, going back into the same palette and taking the brown out of that palette and blowing the edges, the outer edges of the lid out. And that is my MAC palette, going into that, and that's a dark smoke purple, and I'm using that just to kind of deepen the crease. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in white, and I'm using that to cut my crease. And I'm also setting the crease with the same Urban Decay setting powder, setting the white area. So that's a ColourPop palette, and in that palette it has like a pinky orange shimmery type color, and I'm using that as my first color. And then it had a purple shiny burgundy-ish color, and I'm using that. I'll try to get the colors in the description bar below. And then I'll be going back into my Jaclyn Hill palette, using that I think it's blue. It's like a navy dark blue or royal blue, and I love that color. But anyway, I'm putting that on the edges, and I'm using that to kind of blow it out. And I went back into the ColourPop and just kind of touching up in some areas that I saw needed to be touched up. Guys, this is me. I was watching TD Jakes as I was recording, and yeah, it got real. Yep. Just give me a second, y'all. I'll come to in a minute. Right. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Yes. Yeah. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to just take me a little drink of water, and now I'm back. So that is my concealer's Dermacol foundation that I'm using as concealer. And my Born This Way by Too Faced. Yes. So I'm going to use that as my highlight, and highlighting the areas that you want to bring forth, which would be the forehead, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, the chin, under the eyes. And I'm going to use the Dermacol because it's lighter, and I place that on top. And this time I'm going in with the brush because of the Dermacol concealer is very thick. And so I'm using a brush to kind of spread it out, and then I'll go back in with the sponge later. So this is my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso, and this is Giorgio Armani foundation that I'm using to contour with, and the foundation to be a transition to the contour. And I'm going to use of course, my MAC sponge to blend all of that out. And I placed too much foundation on I used too much foundation for this. So I'm trying to get rid of it by putting it all over my neck as well, because guess what? I don't waste my products. So I'm blending all of that out. And blend, blend, blend. So now I'm using my CoverGirl. I didn't show it, but I did set my highlight under my eyes. I set that with the Urban Decay. Went in, did my wing liner. I did my primer in my waterline and put on a blue, baby blue out of that Jaclyn Hill palette. And also the purple, I used that to go blow up my eyeliner. And that is my Cover FX highlighting palette. And I'm going in with a goldish light color in that palette. And I'm using that as my highlight. Bridge of my nose. Put it on my forehead. And that is my Black Up pencil lipstick. Using that as a liner. And putting a NYX, I believe that's a NYX, I think it's pronounced lingerie or something like that. Matte gloss. And I put that over the liner, and I'm going back in with another NYX matte lip color. Went in with another NYX. I love NYX lip products, guys. So, cleaning it up. I'm trying to get the eyeliner or the liner blended in. Not eyeliner, lip liner. Okay, give it a few smacks. Blend, blend, blend. And that is my, I think it's Wet Cherry. I don't know. I think it's Lime Crime Wet Cherry. Clear lip gloss. I placed that on the top. J. Dot.